Back tonight, more children, not enough staff. A nationwide child care worker shortage is causing major challenges at daycare centers trying to meet up with demand.
And 13 Action News reporter Bree Guy talked to people at a child care center here in the Valley about the stress it's causing workers.
This sign says it all. This child care center is open 7 days a week, happy to still be open through the pandemic, but also under a lot of stress as they are keeping up with all pre-pandemic duties with half the number of staff. Across the valley, centers are bearing the weight of more and more children coming back, but not enough staff.
Something must be happening because we're getting a lot of phone calls where, like the parents are calling asking if we have room for new children because their center either shut down or they changed their hours. Those phone calls are just flooding in like crazy now.
A study by the Washington Post says experts agree that poor pay is driving the shortage, but the Kids Learning Path in East Las Vegas tells a slightly different story.
We thought maybe that was something that was an issue in the beginning, and so we bumped up the amounts that people start at, and that's still not doing anything.
The problem isn't people applying. Gallegos says it's people not showing up for interviews or not showing up to their first day of work after being hired. So the remaining workers are forced to work overtime and more than 5 days a week to keep up. Taking time off took a 180 turn. Before, it was a lot easier.
It's it's my turn this time, your turn next time. It takes a toll on those that do show up here that are these kids that are putting in longer hours and kind of having to juggle things around.
The Children's Advocacy Alliance in Las Vegas says American Rescue Plan money is coming in to help, but stress this is going to be an ongoing issue and childcare needs to be a top priority.
I think the problem we're seeing right now is the infrastructure piece, because even though there are grants and things to support our childcare providers, there's just not enough of them to support the need right now. Those things that we are doing is taking a look at job training programs. So we recognize that it's not just the issue of not having enough providers or having the funds to pay them, but equipping those who are going into that field to be able to serve in that way.
The Kids Learning Path staff tell me that they aren't the only ones experiencing this issue across the valley and are hoping to get, if not all positions filled, just a few more to give the current staff time to pause and breathe. Reporting, I'm Bree Guy, 13 Action News.